Okay, we're back. It's my last week before going back to work. I'm sad. um, let's get the overlay. Gonna want that. Hey, overlay's working. That was a lot quicker than it usually goes. Let's refresh. Get this. Okay. And sorry, I haven't played since the previous like 43 minutes. So we're gonna go. We're in the Vermilion Harbor. And here's something interesting. It shows this is where I was, but it doesn't seem to matter which save file. Oh, I guess it does matter. Hopefully I don't overwrite my previous game. Whoops. Because when I was hovering over the other save files, it wasn't coming up with anything. Okay. Well, I'm back here. I don't want to be back here, so let's... My battery is low. Oh no. How do I get... I'm going to go to quit game. All right. So when I hover over, it doesn't tell me which one is the one that I had, right? I think it would be nice to have this update based on the save file that I'm hovering over. Yeah. All right. I'm going to assume I did 0 last time, so I'm going to go to 0. Okay, here we are. It's quite loud in my ears. Let me dial down the volume. It's captured the mouse. It can't. Ah, there we go. Let me dial that down. How's voice? Voice looks like it's coming up over the sound effects, but I might want to dial the sound down a little bit more. So I'm gonna pull the desktop audio down a tad. So if it's too quiet on your end or my voice is too quiet, let me know and I will fix it. Because I don't know what you're hearing because I have my own audio. So okay. Oh, I'm trying to move with the D-pad again. So when I first started playing, I was like, you know, when I'm here, I get this little arrow. Why is it pointing at me? Because it follows me over here. I realize that it's telling me to press the down button. It's not pointing at me, it's telling me to do something. All right, let's take a look at this map here. I think I died. I did get to here. I could try going back around. There is this little spot here that bugs me. I want to get this. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I might be able to... There we go. Oh, cruddy duddy. I got it. Like, I wanted to jump that way. Ugh. Listen, you, I'm gonna fill in this section of the map whether you want me to or not. Haha. Completionist. How come it doesn't register over there? Like, this is part, I'm in this bubble. You can see the bubble I'm in. Oh, I see. This section, this is where this bubble starts. This is where this bubble starts. I see. I'm watching the map. Alright, I got 200 health. Up and over or up and over? Let's go this way. So where am I in the progress of my own Metroidvania? I'm still trying to get the wall cling and wall kick mechanisms working together. Because right now, I can wall cling, or I can wall kick, but the two are in the way of each other. I was gonna make a little video on that problem with Metroidvanias, but I'll get to it at some point. There we go. Using the environment to my advantage. Oh yeah? You think you can just shoot at me like that? Ah, you jerk. You shooting mother brain Oreo cookies at me? Well, Cheerios. That's what they used to call them, Cheerios. Not Oreo cookies. What am I doing? I don't want to go too far, but... I guess I don't have to kill him. Listen, little lantern holder. Stop. Get off my butt, man. So I woke up today and I was like, man, I don't know if I want to write more of the book or if I want to work on the game. And I was like, you know what? I can't decide, so I'll go play somebody else's game. This is where I'm at. Okay, so we're back into this spot, and there's a door this way. Yeah, can't get through that yet. I think this is where I died last time. What? What's this little dingle hopper? Come here, you. Uh-oh. There's a part of the map I haven't been to again. I have to go see that map. There's like... I got it. Okay. I forgot that I could jump higher by crouching, and then I just used it, like, not thinking about it, really. And I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. Which makes sense, because, you know, a lot of games do that. Even in mine, a crouch jump is a bit higher. But I just didn't think about it. It's weird. Acrolyte developers, did you give him procedural walking? Is that why his legs look so weird? I don't know. I don't know if he's got procedural walking. But it kind of looks like he does the way that it runs. But I think maybe it's more like each foot has an IK that corrects position. And because there was a moment where he was kind of floating with his legs. Alright, so this goes that way. This is the other side of this. Does it remember that I shot it? Oh. That's weird. Because it had the damage points on the other side. But now it's refreshed. Okay, whatever. Ah! You jerk. The Cheerio man is back. That's dirty. It pops out and shoots me with that upper. That's dirty. So I'll end up showing it at one point, but so the video that I'm going to be making really covers this. So in this game you can't wall cling. You know, like in Hollow Knight you could stick to the wall. I like wall cling, but I also like ledge hang, and I also like wall kick. So I want all three of those mechanics, but they're tricky to get them to work together because when you detect the wall, it would put you in wall cling mode. But if you're near a ledge, this is technically a wall. So you have to have it decide if it's a ledge or a wall. That can be a bit tricky to solve for that. What I was doing previously is I had two scans. I had an upper scan and a lower scan. So a mid-body scan for a lower hit, and then an upper body hit for the wall cling, or the wall hang. But the problem is, if I jump above and low like this, if I'm coming in from there, then the lower one would hit, and that would put me in wall cling versus ledge hang. And it's just one of those overlaps that I'm trying to negotiate out. Come here, you. But I don't know if Acrolyte's going to have wall clinging at some point. Maybe it will. Ah! These little birds are so weird. Alright, so I'm over here. Looks like there's going to be something speckle. Whatever that speckle thing is. Those are falling blocks. There's a dude, and there's a thing. Ah! Listen, thing. Dash thruster. That's kind of cool. It shows like the anatomy where this like thing sticks. It's at the back of his butt. Oh, my ear's itching. Okay. Compact ion thruster designed for maneuvering small vessels. Press the circle button. Hey, it has recognition that I'm using a PlayStation controller. That's cool. To dash. Or staying still for backdash. Okay, cool. Alright, so dashing does not work in air, so I can't do that. But if I am moving forward, I can dash. Can't dash in the air, though. Which is actually a... So you might be like, well, why can't you dash in the air? And my guess is... So a lot of times when we're developing moves for our characters in the game, we want to have all kinds of really cool moves, but you have to think about what makes the game too easy, but also what breaks the game. So for me to do this dash, if I were to do this type of dash, because it like sticks me to the ground here. See how it traces the map of the Earth here. So if I were to do that in the air, that might be broken. I don't know. I don't know if they had that issue. And they're like, you know what, we'll just have a ground-based ability. Because sometimes you make those concessions. You're like, well... But look, now I have a moment where I get to test this ability out. I can run across these blocks. Whee! That's kind of a cool feature. Whee. Right now, the dash for Selden is just a faster run. But I was debating between doing... having him run all the time instead of just doing a walk. But, I don't know. This is pretty smooth, going into a dash. Whee. I'm having way too much fun doing this. Oh, man. I broke it. You get up here. You're supposed to grab that wall. You see how like I was near the wall and I couldn't grab it? I'm guessing the check for that is mid-body. Because when I was down here, I was like right next to it. I didn't get it, so I don't know. Oh, backdash, cool. I was going to try a double dash over it, but it didn't let me. I'm also guessing that this is... You know, maybe it isn't. I was going to say this is probably a root motion thing. Because the ramp up and the ramp down. And you're kind of locked into it until it finishes. No, I can break out. Okay. Yeah, I can short cancel. Whee. Whee. I don't know why this is so fun. Whee. Cool. Little wily coyote right there. Alright. You're not gonna kill me after I got something neat. Uh-oh, I'm gonna drown. Ah! Look, they're like looking at me like, come on, try getting into the water here. Oops. I did not know that those were bad blocks. I wasn't paying attention. Whee. Crap. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to dash. Alright, well I guess I'm over here now. There is something under the water that I want, but I don't know that I'm going to get it. Give me those. Bad fish. Oh, it's all shielded in this thing. Wow. You bad fish. Bad fishy. Maybe we'll get an air dash mechanic at some point. It would be convenient to be able to dash in the air, though, so I can jump and move. That would be convenient. Yeah, because Selden can dash in the air, so that's a thing. Which is helpful for, like if you need to... So in my game, if you need to jump and dash, you can do that. Yeah. I want that ability. I want to dash in the air. Although it is harder to dash in mine. Because you have to tap. It's double tap forward. It is neat how they made the terrain, you know, as it is. What the heck is that bird doing? That bird is like... Oh, crap. I fell. Listen, energy ball. That's mine. Huh. I wasn't sure that this was solid. Yeah, so if you ever get like a game, you know, like if you're building one, it's letting let a little demo out like this or a little beta is really good to get feedback, because you're gonna have all kinds of players go this, that, or the other thing. So some of it's gonna be good feedback, some of it's gonna be crappy feedback, some of it's gonna be like mine, where it's like, oh well, this could be, but yeah. I'm probably not giving all the best feedback here. I want that, though. Listen, I could totally get that if I could get in there. I'm trying to dash over there. I don't have to dash over there. I really do like the layout of this place, though. It's the natural look of the of like the cavernous environment. This is really nice. If you ever play Metroid Dread, I'm gonna do a video on this whole thing. But if you have ever played Metroid Dread, everything is flat. There are no, I mean, there are like two in the game that I can think of, but there are almost no slopes in Metroid Dread. There's like one spot that really comes to mind, I think two, that are like this with a little slope up, but the rest are all like 90-degree angles. And I think that was a design choice to make it less of a pain in the butt to get the maneuverability down. Because slopes are hard. You don't realize that slopes are a pain in the butt to do those. A lot of the game engines these days, if you're doing this like in like Unreal or Unity, they have slope logic handled for you. Of course, you can do it yourself, but to do a slope, you have to check ahead of the character, and then check if there's, you know, if the elevation goes up, right? And then you want to basically move the character up and snap him to the floor. But you can't just move him up, because you have to do the, you want to make sure his upward travel is the same speed as his forward travel. So you have to normalize that value. It's just one of those things that it can be tricky. Ah, come here, you. That angle. If I can break the game, I will. Oh. I think they did a pretty good job at blocking that, though. Alright, where am I going? This ability does give me some options to explore. Maybe this? There is still down here that I haven't done. Special items show up on the map. That's nice. I guess I can fall to fill in this space, and then fall to fill in that space. Let's go right, and then we'll go back left. Because I want to fill in this space here. Hey, I got it. Oh, that's weird. You see that? That little platform or whatever that is blue like this. Instead of being orange like the rest of the map. Oh, that's here too. Maybe that's to indicate that those are breakable. Yeah, I think that's what that is. That is to indicate that those are breakable things. Which is actually pretty good because the ability that we just got for the dash lets you dash over those, right? So if that was going to be an obstacle, you could just look at the map and go, oh, that's a spot that I would need that ability. Oh, I'm going to go the other way and then jump down. Crap. I did not mean to dash that way. Thank you. I want it. I want whatever that is. Smash that like. Oh, I think I was right there. I may have actually been able to get it. No. Let me check this side. These are mirrored pretty well, so. How's it going? Alright, I'm gonna do this drop. Give me that new soulmate. Yep, that's blocked in. So earlier, there was a spot. No. There is this that I haven't done. That spot up there. Guess I can go down. There is a spot this way. And there's one over here. Yeah. I'm going to try to continue toward the middle because there is something here. Well, congratulations getting that turned in. It's got to be very satisfying to know that's off your plate, right? connects back to there. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to hit him with this, but it's just not a good angle. So there are occasions where the debris, and it may just be my vision. I can't say debris, but like there are occasions where stuff in the world does not immediately register as solid. Like this looks like I could jump up on this ledge, even though I can't. So okay. Is there anything down here that I need? No. So I was already down that way, but I haven't been here yet. I haven't been there. And yeah, I can't get up there. So this way or that way? Oh, to the right is closer. There's a falling block there. Did I already go through that? Maybe I did. Huh. Oh, that was interesting. So I landed and I went to dash, but the landing it seems like when I landed, it read my movement speed as 0 and it tried to backdash me. Okay, so that might be something that if I go around and back over. Listen. Yeah, so this spot I haven't been at yet because I couldn't get here earlier. So I'll explore this. Ah, big side hopper, big side hopper. I'm just gonna farm. Oh, I don't need the farm. Well, that's cool. The beam is bouncing off and back. You see that? It's not doing it anymore. But the beam hit the thing and it bounced. See if I can hit that big side hopper. Log data updated. Ah, big side hopper. More stuff. I am not coding today. I am playing somebody else's game because it's more complete than mine. This is the Acrolyte demo. That's pretty good. I have things that I like about it and some things that I've been like, that could be better. But that is with all things. How are you doing today? Big side hopper. Yeah, I woke up today and I wasn't sure if I wanted to write or if I wanted to code. And since I couldn't decide, I settled on this. Went out and did some sales for the comic and the book. Did some book signings and stuff. YouTube, yeah. Well, I'm not active enough for it to say that I have any relevance. But I appreciate you popping in. Long day. What have you been up to? Oh look, something that I can't get to, but it looks like a bang bang. Like a gun. Cool. I found hidden room. Hidden rooms. Listen, you. They are a lot harder to hit when they get closer to you. Let's see. The catalyzer. Biomechanical auto rifle utilizes organic catalysts to fire impact sensitive explosive chemical projectiles. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, relationships can be very tough. You want a suggestion about how to become good at coding? I will let you know when I'm good at coding. really, it's just about... Wow, that's a lot of explosions. It's about trying out your knowledge, you know. I appreciate that. But you want to... You have to use the skill, you know. The more you use the skill, the more that you'll develop it. And then you'll go, oh, well, what if I wanted to do this thing? And then you expand your knowledge that way. And it really is one of those, you have to get your hands kind of dirty in order to do it. Like with anything else. And then you learn the next big thing, the next technique. If you take on a project that's too big for you, it can be very discouraging because you're like, oh, now I can't do that. But I mean, like flat Earth stuff. I don't know about the other civilizations, but I would certainly say if you're talking about flat Earth, then that's silly. Because we know for a fact that's not true. You know, I made the assumption that that the little explodey symbols that I've been seeing are bombs, but it might be the gun that I just got. Yeah, because my brain was in Metroid brain, but... About flat Earth? No. We know for a fact that the Earth is not flat. And it's dangerous to... Well, that's not true. I mean, you can believe what you want, but the Earth is not flat. That's like saying germs are demons, you know. Alright, so if I destroy things, I can collect this gun. Can I swap out this gun? How do I swap out the gun? Oh, that's cool. Wait, how many guns do I have? Oh, it's just the same two guns. Hard to climb what? I don't know. I haven't really heard much about that. I mean, I've heard some conspiracy theories about there being this flat Earth wall, but outside of that, I don't know. Well, Antarctica isn't all that far. You can get there pretty cheaply. I think you can get like a ticket for like less than $2,000. Appreciate it. There was a channel I used to follow. Oh, that's cool. There was a channel I used to follow. Man, I can't think of what the guy's name was. They mind wiped me. But he used to do. He was a UFO chaser, and he started like videoing like this black van that kept circling his house, and he's like, "They're on to me," and then he disappeared. I forget what his channel was called though. He was pretty fun. But I think paranoia got to him. So I thought I saw somebody do a ground slide under here. And there's another spot over there. Maybe it's another ability. I want to fill in that gap. Hold on a second. From my own completionist brain. Oliver Tree. Did he have a channel? Guess I'll have to go back. I'm being called. 1 second. So is that his last post where he got like? No, this is Acrolyte. This is another studio. I think they're indie, but they released a demo in January. I learned about it through another YouTuber, and I was like, well, I'll give it a try. Yeah, I'm mentally stuck between writing and doing some programming, so I figure I'll let my brain decompress and I'll decide from there. Oh, that's neat. It's a good biome transition. You can see the it's sort of like the infestation. The mix of architecture. don't know if I have to acquire the slide ability or if it's just something I haven't figured out how to do yet. Ah, you jerk. If you get a chance to play Acrolyte, it's pretty neat. This is just a demo, though. I don't know when the official release is going to be. Oh, that's fun. Whatever those are. It's cool. So it made these little parasites, but they weren't like a one-off. They're still there. They're going to keep coming at me. That's neat. What are you? Alright, well that answers that question. Those do not break the thing. I'm gonna go up here for a second. Sometimes I wonder about how they do the sound effects. Like if they recorded somebody just like with a weed eater and then just like dialed it down. Or if they're just like going into like the microphone. Ah. That's rude. Crap. Give me that. Crap. Got that. There are some stuff there. Can't get through that spot. Looks like I have to go around. I do want to see what that is, though. It's on the map. I must fill the map space. Listen, you. I'm getting a little bit better at wall kicking with the stick, but it is... Sometimes it's just weird. Yeah, that's just all that part is. These look like the little Metroids. If you ever played Metroid 2. It ate my face. If you ever played Metroid 2, so the little round Metroids are just like larvae, and they turn into like the bigger like creatures. That's what that looks like. It does suck though. I died. There's a lot of space that died that I have to redo. Should have been more cautious. Well, that answers that question. So I can't destroy the red ones with this. I don't know if the yellow ones are doable though. Okay. I think this is where I was when you popped in. Oh, that's super important, but I do want to fill in that spot. Did I come up this way last time? Can I jump over this guy and just see what's here? Ouch. Ouch. So you don't actually have to kill all the creatures, you could just ignore them. I say as I like try to kill all the creatures. Alright, and there's down where there's a thing. I'm gonna go down and see if I can get whatever that is. Ah, you jerk. Alright, can I shoot through it with this thing? Nope. So I can't blow that up. Alright, so my little explodey gun does not do anything to the red or yellow blocks. I died again! Crap. Well, I'm not too far from where I'm dying from, so that's, I guess, a good sign. I guess not. I can't speak sometimes. No, I don't want to do that. I wanted to get up and move about. Thank you. Him waking up is a bit slow. I mean, I'm pretty slow as it is, but... Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and... Hey, look, I showed that there's a wall there. That'll be on my map for later. Guess I'll switch back to this thing. I think the guy that I'm thinking of was, I think his channel was called the Secure Channel. Or Secure Team, something like that. Alright. Well, I'll just add this to my list of stuff. Ouch. Alright. Let's switch over to this. I don't know that this is much better. Seriously? I see it, but what can I do with it? How do I do anything to it? I can't seem to interact with it. I can... What do I do? I'm not fill up, so... Ah, you jerk. I see it, I just don't know what to do to it. What is this glass heart and why can I not blow it up? Oh well. I did get to here before. Yeah. Trying to dodge you guys. Go away. Seriously. I was trying to farm, but... They do have some interesting creature designs. That's interesting. The creature drowned. Yeah. Okay, so either it drowned or the fish were attacking it. I'm very curious. Okay, so water doesn't seem to be bothering. So the fish is attacking it. I do like ecosystems where the enemies like hit each other. I think that's really cool. Because it makes it feel more alive. They're not just all out to get you. It's like, well, why aren't these things hurting you? You know? So I do like that. I don't know if that's consistent, if all the creatures do that, but it is neat for there. All right, let's go back this way. Oh, look, a save. That's gonna be nice. Yay. Him saving and getting up is very slow, though. Map data updated. So earlier when I was playing, I didn't, when I was playing around the water, I was like, oh, I guess I can't drown. But then later on, there's a little health meter in the water. I guess that's toxic water, and this is like healthy water. It's all glowy and special. Alright, I guess I will do the map data again. Oh, I can't. How goes it? How you doing? Listen, I'm going to get this creature. Sorry. She's been texting me. I guess just get the sausages, period. If you haven't left the store yet, period. I'm not mad at those, period. I just thought you were in a lazy mood, period. Trying to decide on what dinner options there are. But I've been playing the game, so I'm not listening to the... My phone's usually on silent anyway. But I guess I will angle it so it is more visible. Cool. A thing. Kick, slide, bracers. Okay, so this is the thing that probably lets me do that. Armored bracers designed for martial arts. Press circle while crouching to perform sliding kick. Alright, so that's the thing I was trying to do earlier. I'm gonna go save before I do that, though. So, I don't know what side of the fence I'm on with this. I like exploring and just finding cool things, but at the same time, I'm stuck in here. That's funny. The classic Metroidvania sort of thing is you defeat a boss and then you get a power-up, you know. I've acquired several power-ups, but I haven't fought any bosses. It's just kind of like exploring. So I don't know. Maybe this is a different style. What's up, Ian? Like, should these power-ups be the result of fighting a boss that had that ability? I don't know. I'm not saying it should be. It's just like a question. Because I haven't decided for mine either. If I'm going to do it that way. You know, because if the boss is sort of like a soft lock, between you and the ability you're going to get, then there's a reason to fight the boss. But if you're fighting the boss for the sake of getting to the next area, like, yeah, that's a thing, but that's less incentivizing. I want to know what this thing is and why I can't pick it up. Some enemies drop powerful temporary weapons. Oh, I can pick it up by hitting that button. Okay. Now what do I do with it? Oh, I see. Oh, hold on. She's messaging me. Hold on a second. Yeah. Look, I'm streaming. I don't know what you want from me. So, newsflash, I can't hear it with the headphones on. All right, so what'd you get? Did you get the right stuff?
I got turkey breast, butterfly cheese, the rocks, cooked ham, and salami, and roll bread.
Okay. That's fine. Because you were talking about doing sausages, and I was like, well, we could do sausages, but I just wasn't sure if you wanted to.
I didn't want to do the worst.
That's what I figured. That's what I figured. Alright. Okay. Bye. There we go. We... But now I figured out what this little ball thing is. It's kind of cool. Alright, so we got that. I went around to here. I don't know when the demo's going to end, but I'll see how far I can get. Ah! I want to farm, but I don't want to waste the ammo. And the kicks don't hit those. Well, ooh, this might be a boss fight. Drop the thing. I don't know why I can pick it up if it's dead. Ah, I'm getting eaten. He's like, nah. Oh, there's the first boss fight. I don't know if it's the only boss fight. I will go from checkpoint. So at the checkpoint, I do refill all of my health, which is convenient for me. But I don't know if it should always be that way. Yeah. Well, it was temporary, and it lasted until it broke. So the thing is, so it says it's temporary, but I can't put it. I can put it down, but I can't put it in my inventory. I think is what that caveat was. Listen, bug. I'm out. Little fireball. Yeah, I guess not. I guess it went with me. I'm not sure how to refill it though. Like if I can. I can drop it if I pick a different weapon. Oops. If I hit that button, I can throw it. I don't know. Come on. I'm gonna get it. I like that you can cancel the attack by shooting their stuff. That's kind of nice. Like I want to hit the mouth, but high risk, high reward, I guess. Crap. Let's see how many times she texted me in the last 5 seconds. She'll get mad if I don't respond, but if she doesn't respond to me, it doesn't matter. How come you are ignoring me? Oh god. Have it. That was a fast death. Rawr, whatever he is. He's like, ah. I wonder if the checkpoints disappear if I close the game. I'm gonna put this down for now. Sticking in the one corner is not the best option. It hit itself. I wonder if it can do damage to itself. Maybe I can get it from like right here. It's like nom, 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 nom. Game over. think I'm like right next to its death. Just can't get it. I think I got it. Well, it took like, what, 9 tries? How do I get up higher? Going up there. It just looks suspicious. Ah! What a jerk. Alright, while I'm in here, I want to look for any of those. There's a low spot over there. I didn't do anything about that one down there. There is this. I can get there now. Kind of tempted to go back here, save, and look at this area. Although I do have to save this way. And there's potentially whatever's here. I'm under here. Alright. I gotta go across. And back up here. Interesting. Have not been here yet. Or here. Or there. Took a picture here, but I don't know why I took the picture here. That save, I guess, is the one I'm going to go to. Up and over takes me back, yeah. Oh, I actually don't know if I can get back up there from here. I have to go around. See, this from below looked like this was something I could jump through. You don't have to fight everything. Yes, I do. I must. I must defeat all. All right. Listen, you. Down. Game saved. All right, so what's over here? Oh, right, because this was blocked, so I couldn't get in there. So I have this spot here, up or down. But down is closer, so I'm going to go down. It's interesting. It pulls the camera back this way. I wonder why. Is it just because the critter's there? No. Nope, it's certainly not because of the critter, because he's no longer there. Or is it just the edge of the zone? No. I mean, it might be because it's the edge of the zone, and I can't cross. But the edge of the zone here is there, and the camera moves, so it's not a zoning thing. Wonder why they would want the camera centered here. Looks like a save. Oh, let's see if I'm being yelled at. Rude. There are a couple moments where I don't know if it's a controller thing or if it's a game thing, but I've hit the jump button and it didn't jump. And that was like right around here. Not always on a slope, but it was just like a couple times here. It's weird having this here. It makes me feel like I could get in there. But, I mean, geologically, you might actually have that, so. See, that looks like something I could jump through. The contrast just isn't high enough, in my opinion. Clearly a barrier. Clearly not a barrier. Could be either. Clearly a barrier. Clearly a barrier. Could be either. Down here. A little bit too dark. See this? I fired up because I was checking to see if this was a solid barrier. Although this should read as passable, but my brain just naturally put me underneath something, and that this was a dark thing that I just couldn't see through. Like the space above it. Crossroads. It's dark and spooky in here. I don't know that I want to go to dark and spooky yet. Hey, I found a thing. Bomb pack. Let's see how that works. Was not that. Equipment. Oh, that was the thing that increased my health. Okay. I didn't read it fast enough, so I was like, bombs. Oh, here, I did want to explore this way, so works out. I've been this way before, but I haven't been able to get into here. Can't do that just yet. Could go up to here. I think I can get across to there. Let's go up. I left one square. I missed a square. I must has that square. Crap. Down and over. Hmm. Huh. Oh, this is the dark place, right? This has those blocks. I can try here again. I don't remember why I didn't go this way. That is a bit of a trek down, though. I'm way the heck up here. It doesn't really connect around. Well, I guess it kind of does, but you have to go through here. That's got the blocks in it. More blocks. I mean, I can go back here and see if I can get into it. I don't think I can, but I'll try. Based on the abilities that I've acquired, I don't think I have an ability to get through there. Maybe I can't. Yeah, it's blocks. Well... What was here? Oh, that's where I first entered. Okay. And there's blocks here, so I can't get through that anyway. Alright, well I guess back and down is where we're going. I do like that the game does not spoon feed you on a lot of stuff. It's nice. It does give you info about... like when I first came up to a ledge, it gave a little... You can cling to ledges, you know. It gave that. I don't know. I think that's a little bit too much hand-holding. But... But it is nice to have the player not be stuck on what an ability does. So those little pop-ups don't necessarily break the world building or the immersion, but they're not so egregiously in the way that it like makes the game unfun. It's like, oh, okay, I can do that. Cool. It's like, pick one, I guess. Alright, so we go down. The other side looks like there's a drop, so I'm going to go to the other side. Listen, you guys are not allowed to poke me in the face. Huh, maybe I misinterpreted that. When I was over here, what did I see? I saw something over here that looked like it dropped into here, which is why I went that way. But I guess I was just seeing stuff on the map. Oh, yeah. At that spot, there's a pixel missing that makes it look like that's the spot that I could drop through. Okay. It's just the way the map is being rendered. So dark room. Or here. Although, this is probably a block of some sort. I don't know. I want to go all the way back here just for it to be like impassable. I guess I should have taken a picture of it. Now I don't know if there are more zones like coming up, but right now it looks like it's one contiguous zone, and then you have your save spots and stuff. But I don't know. Scary place. I guess I can go save and go back to the scary place. Let's go over here. Yeah, I just don't know what that is. I guess. Scary place it is. Scary place. I want to save before going in there. Healthy water. Whew. Rude. Let's go up here. Do I have a flashlight? I do. It's a nice biome change. Of course, this does stand out quite a bit compared to the previous zone. Like, architecture is all much different. This has more of a Symphony of Night kind of vibe. Yeah, even to this drop-off, this is very Symphony of Night. I guess I got to the end of it. Alright, I guess that's the end of the demo. Yeah, I mean, it's on my wish list. I'll play it. I'll see you guys later.